everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Faren, your fashion guru, and today we're going to be learning how to make a professional jean hem. It's called a Euro hem, and I'm going to show you in 5 easy steps.
Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet? No.
Let's get started! So this is my fashion studio. My name is Faren. Step number 1, find the length at which you would like your new hem. Stand up straight and don't look down at your hem. You might need someone to help you find this length. To find the general appropriate length, start with finding this length at the heel of the foot and not from the front of your foot. So, turn around. So just roll your hem up to where you would like this new hem. Length, like I said, it should just touch the bottom of your heel, almost a finger length from the floor. But again, this is just a general rule. You can throw that out the window and just do whatever desired length you would like. Now that you found your hem, get your chalk and just mark at the fold line. And also, I like to give it a pin just in case. Take those off and we can get to the sewing machine. Step number 2, get your scissors because we're going to be cutting off the excess of this fabric here. Starting with the hem line, the original hem line, and here's why. You're going to be adding this original hem back onto the jean. Yes, that is what a Euro hem is. Does that make sense? It's super easy, okay? You cut at the original marking of your hem. Don't worry about adding seam allowance because we're going to be putting this hem back onto the jeans. So what I'm doing is I'm measuring from my pin line here to the hem, and I'm just taking that measurement all the way across to make sure that my cut line is going to be equal. Or you can just eyeball it and go for it. Straight across. Yeah! This is basically just going to be our measurement for the other pant leg. Now that you've cut this piece off your pant, take this piece, turn it inside out so you can see the edge of this because we're going to cut a 1/2 inch from this stitch fold line right here. And then just go all the way around, measuring 1/2 inch. There you go. This is going to be our new hem. Now that you have this off of that, you just take out the stitches, okay? And then we'll get on to step number 3. Done. Look at that. We take this and we put it back onto our pants. When you're putting your piece back on, you match up your side seams like so. Give a little pin here and to the other side. Matching. Pin. There's a few things you need to know before going to the sewing machine. Number 1, do you have the right needle for the fabric you are using? Your 16 or your 18 would be perfect for denim. Number 2, do I have the right thread? It can be the same color or a contrast. In order for us to do our hem, we're going to use top stitching thread, but I'm going to talk about that later. Number 3, start and stop your seams and the inseam instead of the side seam because you don't want this bunchy thread on the outside of your pant. So inside seam, inside seam. number 4 is trimming your seam allowance, because you're gonna have a lot of fabric going into this kind of binding is what we're making. So to take out some of the bulk that is going to be in this new hem, we are going to cut this seam allowance down by 1/4 inch. Not this seam allowance, because this is the one that's going to be flipping over. The inside seam allowance, okay? So it's this one. Listen, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be a bit smaller. Then, to reduce some of the bulk right about at the side seams, you can make like a little square and just cut out some of this excess here. So it looks somewhat like that. So don't cut all the way to the fold here, because you still kind of need that bit of extra seam allowance. This could also help you with the bulk as well. Smashing down your seam allowance at big bulgy. After you've hammered your seam allowance down, let's change the thread to top stitching thread. I mean, it's not essential, you don't have to do this. You could just use a contrasting thread and double it up, or you can use, this is top stitching thread. I'm just using it on the top of my machine rather than on the bobbin, because sometimes it gets a little jammed in the bobbin. Thread our machine. Easiest way to thread your machine is just tying on your thread and pulling it through. And then all you have to do is just thread it through the needle. Yeah. Okay, let's see if this works. Step number 5. So now that we have this on, we're going to sandwich the seam allowance on the inside, kind of like a binding. And then we're going to be top stitching along this. You can kind of see it, the existing line of stitching that went through there. So we're going to be just top stitching very close to the seam right there. Starting and stopping your top stitching on the inside of the leg. Making sure that it goes through your machine. If it doesn't go through your machine easily, use the hand wheel, especially at the really thick parts, because you don't want to go through that quickly. So you've done your Euro hem, hopefully. And I have to be honest, these Euro hems are pretty brutal. They're not my favorite. However, they look more professional. I do have another method that is much easier, and you can achieve the same look, which is up next week. So stay tuned for that. That's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and this is your fashion guru signing off. Bye. I can't see shit. It's so bright in here.